Hi, Fran here, back in Cincinnati, Ohio, and what a transition. Yesterday I was in Baja, Mexico, 85 degrees, absolutely gorgeous, and now it's at least a beautiful sunny day, but it's about 10 degrees. So I am talking to you from inside the house today, and I am going to address Sofie's issue that was discussed yesterday. Remember, Sofie said one of her primary ongoing challenges was around feeling very stressed, very quick to stress and get angry, and it had been something that she'd been challenged with pretty much most of her life. So looking at that, the first thing we have to do when there's going to be any desire for change is to attach a significant why to it. If her motivation, for example, is simply, well, I just don't think it's great to be like this and I kind of want to change, that's pretty weak. It doesn't have a real motivating power behind it. But if she finds something that is more close to life-threatening or relationship threatening or something that she really feels powerfully motivated by, then that's going to help move her forward. And the next thing to find is the triggers. What triggers you when you react a certain way? It could go back way back to childhood. It could be something more recent, but figuring that out can be helpful as long as we don't spend too long working on that. But finding those triggers and making a note, and not just thinking about it, but perhaps writing it down, putting it in a journal or in a notepad when those situations arise. And the next thing to do is to acknowledge it and then to take a deep breath. So actually take several breaths. Stop and think about your breathing for a few minutes and move on from there. It's going to be different for everybody. Certain things will help some people that might not help others because we're all bio-individuals. But if Sofie, for example, were to take a pause, remove herself from the situation when that starts to arise, whenever possible, of course, and simply says, I don't want to talk about this right now because I need to calm down. Walk out, leave the room. Take a few moments or half an hour or whatever it's going to serve her best. Then readdress it. That's going to be a big help. So yes, there are different ways of dealing with things as individuals, but there are some key factors that I think apply to most of us. And that is, again, to reiterate, figuring out the why, what your motivation is to make these changes, taking a note of when these situations come up, and then figure out the new triggers that you can put in place. So you're really building new neural pathways in the brain. And it takes time to create new habits. They don't just happen overnight. It can take weeks. And chipping away at it gradually and celebrating your successes. So hopefully that's a little bit of a help for you. And I look forward to talking to you again soon, and see you next time.